What's going on, y'all? I am out here today with my buddy Nathan Ankerson, and we are back out here on his micro skiff, probably in a lot sportier conditions than we should be in out here. I mean, it is just churned up big time, but that ain't stopping us. We're gonna get out here, try to catch us some fish. We got several good lively shrimp in the bucket right here, so we're gonna be throwing some live shrimp around and trying to pull in some fish. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see what we catch. Look, right? You see him back there?
See him. Spin around.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. That's a good one. Yeah, spin the other way, spin the other way. All right, y'all, we just come across a big fish hanging up on this buoy right here. All right, y'all, so we got our shrimp right here, and we got a little circle hook. Just gonna put that shrimp, hook them right there where the horn meets the head, and got a real quick little slip cork setup. I will talk more about this setup a little bit later on. We're gonna see if we catch this fish first.
That's good.
Yep. There we go. Come on. He bit it. Got him. Got him. There we go.
There we go.
Get out of that. Oh, he's in the buoy. Gotta get him out of the buoy. There we go. All right, well, this is our first fish of the day. We're not out of danger yet. Still got the crab trap right there. Come here, that should be a legal one, y'all. Come on. Come on. Digging down. We had a couple of throws at this triple tail. We missed him the first time, and he went right back into that buoy. Come on. Come on. That's a 20-incher. If y'all have never fought these fish, they are some of the strongest fish out here for their size. They have a lot of will, a lot of strong digs. But we got them out in the open now, not a whole lot to worry about. Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
Yeah. Boom, y'all. Woo, if y'all only knew what went in to finding this fish, man. Y'all, we traveled so many buoys. You can see how rough it is right here in this little skiff. We're eating the waves. I'm soaking wet, but we got a fish in the boat, man.
Yeah, dude.
Heck yeah, dude. All right, y'all, well, there she is right there. First fish of the morning, probably about a 21, 22-inch triple tail. We are allowed to keep 3 of these per person. They gotta be 18 inches, and this is the first one. We're gonna get back out here, try to find us another one. It's a little rough. I don't know how many we're gonna get. We're definitely gonna try to get us a limit today, though. All right, so all we're doing is running down these buoys right here. You see these crab traps. Got this long stretch that runs out to the bay here. And so far we've seen 2 triple tail on them. Rough conditions, but they're still, every once in a while we're seeing floating them up, seeing them float up. So we're just kind of running along them, sight casting them, and looking for these fish. All right, y'all, I think we see a shadow sitting down deep. Yeah, that's a triple tail. That's a good one. Good fish. All right. Oh yeah, that's a 20+ incher, y'all. He didn't run off. I think he just went down on the cork, or on the buoy. Crab trap. There he is. He just popped back up. Oh yeah, good one. Good one. He's on it. Let him go. Let him go. Oh, he got me around the trap. There we go. Yeah. Woohoo! Yo, dude, he ain't started running yet. There he goes. There he goes. He's around the boat. Oh no, I'm caught under the boat, dude. There we go. We're out. Woo! So much drama with these fish. Dude, he was around the trap and I like yanked him over the buoy. What a fish. He's got me way out of position. Turn that motor off. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on, he ain't done running yet. Just, he's staying down. He went straight for that shrimp, man. That was an easy bite, but a hard fight. That's a good one. That's better than the last one. I'm gonna swing him around a couple more times, man. He is not ready to jab that net under him. Go put the net down in the water. Try to pull him into the net. I'll put him in the net. Just don't dip that net down trying to jab at him. That's the worst thing you can do. There we go. Boom! Number 2. Yeah! Man, that one's slightly bigger than the last one, y'all. Boom! Catching triple tails in some of the worst conditions. If there's anything that the professionals are going to tell you is the worst time to target triple tail, like this is it. You are not supposed to be out here in this mess sight casting on these guys, of all things. Just absolutely insane. Second triple tail, y'all. Woo! All right, all right, all right. Calm down, buddy. There she is right there. Triple tail number 2. Y'all, if you've never caught these guys, never dealt with them, these are some very, very dangerous fish to handle. They got extremely sharp razor blade gill plates. They're actually more like a serrated knife, and they will slice you open, coupled with some very sharp teeth, some very sharp fins. But yeah, super thankful to have caught this fish. About to put him in the box. All right, so we did quite a bit of running today. We did see 3 triple tail, ended up landing 2 of them. Super rough conditions, as y'all saw. But we're gonna head to the house, cook up these fish. But before I do that, I'm just gonna talk to y'all a little bit about the setup that I was using. I get a lot of questions about that, so I wanna show it to y'all. And yeah, after that, we're gonna head to the house and clean up this fish and whip it up. All right, so the rod that I'm using here is a Daiwa Coastal SP Surf. This is my primary near shore and kind of like light offshore and inshore setup. I use it with a lot of live bait when I'm targeting triple tail, because although the ones you saw us catch today were around 20 inches, you never know when you're going to come across a 25-pounder, and you definitely don't want to be under equipped. So this is a good rod for that. The reel that I'm using is a Shimano Stratic 5000, and I have that paired up with 40-pound Power Pro Super Slick braid. And then I just got about a 6 or 7 foot leader, 30-pound fluorocarbon leader tied with a uni-to-uni knot right there. And then on the cork, we just got a bobber stopper up the way here, and this is a cork made by Billy Boy Bobbers. Actually found this cork attached to another fish on our last trip, and so I'm still using that cork right now. But yeah, love this cork. Got a couple of number 4 split shot weights, and then got a number 1 Kale hook. This is the right hook for triple tail. Number 1 Kale hook is going to catch everything from your smaller ones to your big ones. But that's pretty much the setup. We're gonna go ahead and head in now and start cleaning some fish. All right, well, we are back at the house now after a really rough day on the water, but we were able to get a couple of triple tail. This is the one that I took home, but this is a really nice size right here, 20-something incher, probably around 21, 22. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how I clean these fish. So the knife that I'm gonna use to clean this fish is my Sword 9-inch medium flex fillet knife. If y'all have not checked out these sword knives, do yourself a favor, check them out. I'm gonna link them down below. Absolute best fillet knife I've ever owned. The great thing about them is, though, obviously they come extremely sharp. They hold an edge and they're easy to resharpen, but they come with a lifetime warranty. So if your blade ever chips, you ever get any rust, anything happens to the knife minus you losing it, Sword is going to replace it for y'all. It also has a really nice gun handle, kind of like pistol style grip right there. Just really comfortable knife and razor sharp. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into cleaning this triple tail. So just like with anything else, your scales are going to run this way on your fish, so I'm going to come at an angle right here to get under those scales, just like that right there. And from there, just one good swipe, and then I'm going to start turning my knife kind of inward, and I'm just going to run it down the spine, keeping that knife right up there nice and tight to the bones. And then once I get to the back, I just poke that knife all the way through there, try to keep the fish from sliding around, and come right on out the back. So knock my scales off right there. From there, we're just going to work it back to us, working that meat, kind of open it up like a book right there, all the way till we get to the rib cage, and just working it down just like that. And keep on working. All right, and then from there, I'm just gonna flip it around, kind of do the same thing on the bottom side, making sure I don't lose any meat here. Now, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that are way faster with a fillet knife than I am. I don't get hung up with being fast or anything like that. I just want to make sure that I get some nice clean fillets and I don't leave any meat behind. So we got it to the rib cage right here. As you see, we're just going to work that meat coming on down, working it around that rib cage right there. There we go, just like that. And we'll just come on down around here. And that right there is our triple tail fillet. About to remove it off the skin. I just want to show y'all what we got right here. So this is our meat that came down through here. All of this has nothing but rib bone right there. So no meat left behind right there. I guess you could cut that out, pull that meat off of there. You want to do something with it. Kind of went on the back side right here of his little fin bones, but that's all right. No meat left behind. And we're just going to take that knife and do the same thing we always do. I'm going to pinch down on the skin, and we're going to roll that blade just like that, lifting that meat back up, making sure we got a good line, keeping our knife flat, just like that. All right, and that is what we're left with right there. Beautiful triple tail fillet, no bones. That's the skin right there. No meat left on the skin and no meat left on the fish. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning this guy out. I'll see y'all on the back porch. We're gonna whip this guy up. All right, so check it out. This right here, we got our triple tail cleaned up, trimmed up a little bit. Just used kind of, I guess you would call it like the upper loins of those fillets because they were rather big, and that's all that we need right there. But these are all the ingredients that we're going to be using here. We're going to be doing a kind of like a blackened triple tail, but we're going to make a Tuscan cream sauce to go over the top of it. I'm going to serve it over a bed of rice. It's going to come out really nice. All right, so we got our cast iron skillet over here. First thing we're going to do is turn that gas out onto it. Get some, oh, we already got some gas going to it. All right, just like that. get some heat going to our cast iron. And we're going to be using a little bit of avocado oil. Y'all can use butter. I would probably prefer y'all use butter, but we don't have any. And what I have here is avocado oil, and that's going to work just nice. I'm going to make sure the bottom of our can is coated with that. And if you are using butter, probably 3 or 4 tablespoons of butter, just to make sure that you get the bottom of that pan coated. All right, and then while our pan is heating up right there, I'm just going to use some Cajun seasoning. What I have here is Southern Flavor Cajun seasoning. This came from Rouse's. It is amazing seasoning, but use whatever you got. Just want to go down, give it a good little Cajun profile. So we're going to coat that pretty good on both sides. Just like that. Give her a flip. And then coat the other side. That's pretty much it. We're just waiting on our pan to heat up. These will go on the pan. It looks like our oil is just about ready. We're going to go ahead and pick up our fillets and lay them down. Listening for that sizzle. Yeah, there it is. That's what we want right there. All right, now we're just going to look for that color to rise up through the fillet. Once we get that color coming up and it starts to turn that opaque, kind of off-white, it'll be ready to flip, and all this is going to come together real quickly. All right, so our fish has been going for about 4 or 5 minutes on one side. As you can kind of see that color coming up through the fillet. It's about ready to flip. Let's see if we can do this without messing anything up. Ooh, I don't know. That's gonna be tough. Get that spatula going. That's all right. We lost the little tail end of it. You get these long, thick fillets like that, they are hard to turn. That one feels a little bit more firm, but it's probably going to, there we go. There we go. I was thinking it was probably going to break off in the same spot. And we're just going to give it another few minutes on this side. Our fish is ready to come off. All right, fish is looking nice and done. You just see how it's separating right there. It's like it's got some nice flakiness to it. Woo. Oh no. Let's try it again. Let's go from this way. There we go. All right. There is one little broken fillet right there. Put that on that plate. And let's go ahead and grab this other one. Just like that. All right, let's start building our sauce. All right, we're gonna go in with a little bit more oil. Just like that right there to start off our sauce. And then from there, we got one medium-sized onion. Go ahead and drop that dude in there. And we're just gonna kind of saute that onion down just a little bit. Not too long here. And we want to make sure we scrape the bottom of that pan right there, getting all that flavor profile off the bottom, because that is what we're going to use to season this sauce with. Now if you got some white wine or something like that, you can use that now to throw in there just to deglaze the pan. It's going to bring all that flavor off the bottom. I don't have any white wine, so we're not going to use it, but that's all right. Just like that. Got some nice color in there on our onions. And we're going to take a little bit of minced garlic. You can mince your own if you want. I'm lazy, so go in with 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic. Just like that. Get that nice and sauteed up just a little bit. Now, garlic has a tendency to burn fast, so you don't want to eat burnt garlic. So this is kind of a quick step here. Let's get that garlic in there, and then we're going to go in with 1 pint of heavy whipping cream. Just like that. We're going to go ahead and kill our heat. Got enough heat in there. That's going to reduce that cream down just a little bit. From there, we're going to go in with some sun-dried tomatoes. Now, y'all can use fresh tomatoes if you don't like sun-dried, but that's what we're using, sun-dried tomatoes. All right, and then from there, we're just going to go ahead and add in some spinach. Just like that. Probably about a cup and a half. All we got to do now, just kind of wilt this spinach down, get all this nice and incorporated. And that's it. We're just about ready to eat. All right, and so our sauce is pretty much broken down. You see all the spinach is kind of wilted in there. Probably should have chopped up the sun-dried tomatoes. Completely forgot about that. But all of this flavor looks like it's incorporated really nicely. I got my fish and my rice right here. I'm just going to take a good scoop of that. Put it right on over the top of that fish. A little bit over the rice. Just like that. All right, y'all, well, that's pretty much it for this recipe. There's the finished product right there. A little Tuscan cream sauce with a little bit of blackened triple tail, some yellow rice. Only one thing left to do, and that is to take a bite. The moment we have all been waiting for. So, try to go in here right in the middle of that fish. Just like that right there. That's where it's at. That is so good. So good. It's always a little like awkward talking to y'all with my mouth full, but I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do, is give y'all my reaction on this. But y'all already know this right here is absolutely killer. I made this with triple tail, but do it with redfish. Do it with, I wouldn't say speckled trout. This is really good with a thicker fillet, grouper, any of your offshore fish. Red snapper does not have to be triple tail, but this is absolutely killer. If you're going to try one thing, try this, because it is good. Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If y'all would, leave a like, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.